Yes, my people, what's going on? You already know it's your boy K to the I to the Z to the O, baby. It's KIZO 101, giving you the life lessons you never knew you wanted or even deserved. Yeah, it's been me, your boy, ladies and gentlemen, niggas, schniggers. It's your boy, and I'm proud to announce that KIZO 101 now currently sits at 159 subscribers. We are at 159 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Is that not amazing? Guys, this is lovely. It's been a slow growth. I'm not even going to lie. It's been a slow growth, but I love to see that there's still some growth. So if you are new to the gang, welcome to the gang. The only legal gang you're allowed to join, baby. And if you're returning, welcome back to KIZO 101. This is KIZO Unburdened, baby. Welcome back to KIZO Unburdened. KIZO Unburdened is my own public personal diary where I get to share some of my experiences and opinions with you guys, and then we get to enjoy. Yes, so without wasting any more of your time, do like, do share, do comment, and do subscribe. Then you know what you must do. You must tell your side chicks and chicks to like, share, comment, and subscribe, baby. Because why? It's like paradise.
It's like paradise. It's like paradise. Do you got dividends, key? You won't see a difference, key. Nobody rhyme like me. I feel like B.I.G. She lost her faith in me. I got the soul in me. I'm in my own damn league. I'm in my own damn. Never mind. What you doing?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You're still here with your favorite host, the most. Yeah, the tall, the dark, and the handsome, baby, TDH. You already know. I don't care if you think I'm not handsome. I don't care if you think I'm not dark. I don't care if you think I'm not tall. Hey, 175 is tall enough for me. It's tall enough for me. It should be tall enough for anyone out there. And I am dark. Don't be telling me light skin, I'm dark. As for handsome, that one goes without saying. You already know. That goes without saying, yeah? So, before we get into today, let's talk about what the hell has been happening around the world. What has been going on. I was watching the National Assembly, or the National Debate, yeah. The National Debate recently. Guys, you know there's one thing I noticed about that debate, yeah? There's one thing I noticed about that debate. It's very nice to be educated. It is very nice to be educated. Yo, guys, EFF is boasting about their degrees. You have your Dr. Ndlozi, your Dr. Floyd Shivambu. Those niggas are boasting that they are educated, that they are published, that they are scholars. I heard Ndlozi arguing with Gayton McKenzie, the Minister of Sports, and he was telling him, do not mislead the country deliberately. This judge wrote a thesis while he was on bench about the law. I said, wow. And then Gayton McKenzie comes, he's trying to say your peers are publishing papers while you are an ice boy. My dog, that's not even a comeback. That's not even a comeback. You are trying to say the boy is educated, that the job he's doing is beneath him. But it's not a comeback. Those boys are bragging. At the other side, Floyd Shivambu is telling the president that he is a good fiction writer. That Gayton McKenzie should include bad fiction into the SAFTAs as an award. Best award for bad fiction. Imagine. They're even saying the president of South Africa is mentally disturbed. Yo, guys, it's nice to be educated. I am telling you, you should go on YouTube and check that debate. It's nice to be educated, Shem. It's nice to be educated. Still in the entertainment industry, speaking of sports and culture and all, yeah, the Olympics have started. I saw China is dominating in badminton. Nice start. It's a nice start. I think this will be the most interesting, especially the 100 meters. I am excited to see what is going to go on in the 100 meters. Will they finally break Usain Bolt's record? I am really interested. So let's be on the lookout for all of those. Let's be on the lookout for all of those. I saw even US is dominating in basketball. It's a nice thing. Zimbabwe sent 7 athletes and 67 officials. It's Zimbabwe, right? Is it Zimbabwe or Zambia? I think it's Zimbabwe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Zimbabwe. I'm not sure if it's Zimbabwe or Zambia, but they sent, I think it's Zimbabwe. They sent, yes, it is Zimbabwe. Yes, it is Zimbabwe. They sent 7 athletes and 67 officials to France to watch the Olympics. I'm wondering, personally, what the other 60 are for. Because you can dedicate 1 official per athlete. Or at most, you can dedicate 2 per athlete. But a whole 67, that's a large number. That is unheard of. Even the largest team going to compete in the Olympics does not have 67. Africa. What are we doing, guys? You see, this one is what you call paid vacation. It's paid under the pretenses of Olympics. There is absolutely no reason why 67 officials are going to the Olympics just for 7 athletes. It makes zero sense to me. I don't know. Maybe someone understands why there are 67 officials going. I personally don't. I do not. In other news, I don't know if you guys saw this. The kabza symphonic dropped on YouTube. Oh, guys, and the first song they played, the very first song they had to play, Bao Kusela Abantwana Ba. Oh, guys. Kabza and Kiabetu, a combination we never knew we wanted. Guys, that show is very magical. I feel like it's those shows that you watch once and you don't repeat them. But that one time that you watch them, it gets engraved into your brain. I was watching it with my better half, just when it dropped. Like, I think it had like maybe 6 hours or so. Yeah, so we watched it together. First, I was not sure if it's something she would want to watch. Yeah, I was like, hey, maybe I'm boring her because I'm enjoying the piano way in this way. You understand? And it was a new experience to see piano mixed with orchestra, vocals, chords, what you call this, trumpets. It was lit, violinists. It was lit, to be honest. It was one hell of an experience to watch. I know I was watching it on TV, but it was taking me places, and I was getting good goosebumps when I was watching it. And I was, ooh, I'm even getting goosebumps. This is lit, yeah. And then she watched the Young Stunner performance. She was like, The following day, she was like, hey, this Young Stunner performance is still stuck in my head. If there's one person I want to see perform live, is Young Stunner. That's how, guys, akuhlazelele impilo emnandi kunini sawawela ngeke bayivale yonke iminyango nama yangibiza amacawa. Guys, if there's one thing I know, Stunner is a performer. I don't know who says what, how they say it. Stunner is a performer. That boy knows how to perform, guys. He knows how to perform. Still in the music industry, condolences to the Lesotho musical industry for the loss of legend Malome Vector. Tauya Lesotho. Guys. There we have lost a legend. We have lost a nice young rising star. And I saw on Facebook now, the girls are now posting, he left his shirt with me, blah, 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 blah. I don't think that's really necessary, Yes, you can commemorate the loss of your loved one, Mara. You don't need to say, he left his shirt with me or shama. That's unnecessary, That's unnecessary, especially for someone who had a child, Yes, I saw in the comment section, they were like, yeah, but he disrespected the baby mama first by getting a side chick and all. But is that the time, though? Like, is it really the time for you to be doing such things? you know, there's a daughter who's going to see that and then know that the late father was a cheat just because you wanted to post and say, yeah, this is me, this is blah, 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 blah. You know, I just personally feel like it was uncalled for and very unnecessary. But anyway, that is my opinion, and that's besides the point. The point is, I would wish that God gives strength to Malume Vector's family, and that he is in a better place than he was when he was on earth. Yeah. Yo, guys, Malume Vector, Suto Fashioning. Guys, he has given us music. We'll keep blessed in that music until. Guys, I don't know how many of us watched the Ultimatum, but I was scrolling through Facebook again. And then guess what I saw? I saw two things. First, I saw Nella is reunited. Nella is reunited after him and Ruth had sex on the show and the girlfriend left. Now they're back together. After the girlfriend announced on the reunion that he's leaving Nella for good. Haibo, Sata, what are we doing? Me, I knew that, I know, man. This girl is unsure. She's telling us she's happy, it's okay. But Nella is a bad boy. And that girl loves Nella. Now they are reunited. The caption was something like, I don't remember it word for word, but I think it said, finally reunited with the one. I said, yo, as we're here catching feelings, you are right, leave him, he played you, blah, 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 blah. That's why you don't come into things that involve two people. Relationships are for two people, not three. If you're the third one, you're just going to be left there angry while people are enjoying their life and having fun. Stop these things. Speaking of Facebook, guys, I saw this thread. Guys, it is wild. The thread reads as follows. I was also on Facebook. This is the second thing I saw on Facebook, yeah? When did you realize he didn't love you? We were watching we were watching a wedding on TV, and I made a comment. I would not do this on my wedding. And he said, "Ikhona indoda ezokushada mawucabanga." Like, is there a man who is going... Do you think there's a man who's going to marry you when you think... Oh, yes. Direct translation. Sorry. English. Mlume. Do you think there's a man that is going to marry you? That is the comment he made. Second one. When he said I must stop popping at his place like I owe him money. Or like he owes me money. But that's fair though. I'm sorry. Ne? If this offends, but I think that's fair, right? It's very important to inform you I'm coming over instead of you just rocking up. You don't know what I'm doing, what I might be doing at that time. I feel like it's fair, right? Me, I like comfortability, right? My place should be your place and your place should be my place. You can just come up and say, oh yeah, I'm here, yeah? But I feel like it's also fair to inform. Right? It's also fair to inform. They say don't surprise a black man because you might end up surprising yourself. Right? I feel like he was making a valid point. But that's just my opinion. Yeah. The same way you wouldn't want him to be popping up at your place unannounced randomly in J. It's the same thing he's saying though. You get? That's just me. And my personal opinion. It's not a public matter, this one. When he didn't pitch at our son's funeral, that one is just fucked up. For me, that one is just fucked up. When did you know he did not love you? When he didn't pitch at our son's funeral, that one is just a mess. That nigga is just a mess. He just needs a lot of prayers. Nje. You can't even come and say goodbye to your own son. Maybe he had work commitments or life commitments that he couldn't get out of. Maybe. But if he didn't, he's a mess. When did you realize he did not love you? When I was in labor and I called him to come fetch me and take me to the hospital, he drove out to go drink, and I birthed my kid outside my stoop alone. Guys, are men this far gone, guys? Oh, what is going on? I'm not understanding, guys. I'm not understanding, to be honest. I really am not understanding. No, man. No. So your beer was more important than the birth of your own child. What did the child do to you? I understand maybe you are beefing with the baby mama and whatnot. But what did the child do to you? You see, I don't mind you beefing with your baby mama. For whatever reason, whether it's petty or not, that's your reason. Mara, leave a child out of this, guys. Leave a child out of this. What if that child had died? And then what? If that child had died, then what? It's not like that woman made that child alone, guys. Alright, let me read the last one. When did you know what's the code again? When did you realize he did not love you? When he said now he understands why my ex-husband abused me. Yo. Abuse. Last one. When did you realize he did not love you? When his ex came knocking on his door at midnight. He asked me to open the door and swear at the girl. Hey, hello, go attend to her. Open that door and insult her. Me, I don't want to talk to her. You go and open the door and talk. Hey, Baba, that's not my mess. Your ex is your mess. It's not my mess. Why am I dealing with your mess? What? Oh, what? I must now swear the baby girl who... you go and deal with your things as a man. Now me... Guys, you know there's this thing I always read to myself. And after reading this, I really think there's a lot of people who need to listen to this. Yeah, I really think. It reads as follows. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but horror of shade. And yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strange the path is, or how charged the punishment or the enemy. I am the master of my destiny, and this is my life. Guys, read that thing over and over and over and listen to it very carefully. Every day when I wake up, I read this to myself because this is where I get my strength. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of shade. And yet the menace of the years finds me and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strange the path is, or how charged the punishment or the enemy. I am the master of my destiny, and this is my life. No one is going to dictate to you how you should live your life. No one is going to bring misery into your life unless you want them to. Unless you want them to. Hence today's topic is standards. Having standards. Unless you want the person to. But before we get into that, let us read today's fun fact. Yeah? Today's fun fact reads as follows, right? The chemical compound that makes a raspberry taste the way it does is abundant across the entire universe. If you could taste the universe, it would taste like raspberry. Who the hell wants to taste the universe? And how the hell did this person taste the universe, this one? You see this fun fact, some of these fun facts, guys. How did this one taste the universe to know that the universe tastes like raspberry? Some of these fun facts are fun. White people like lying to us. White people like lying to us. Yes, like I was saying, today's topic is standards, right? Having standards, and should you be judged for having standards, and what is wrong about having standards? Having standards protects you guys. It stops nonsense like this one where you are giving birth to your child in front of your house because your nigga decided he needs a drink. You need a drink. We all need a drink, dog. What are you talking about? All of us here need a drink. I'm about to go into labor and you decide to leave me. The importance of having standards and why someone should have standards, right? First question. Are standards important to you and why? Me, they're very important because standards cut out all the bullshit. Sorry. Ooh, my ear itches. Standards cut out all the bullshit, right? If I know what I want from myself, I know what I want from the next person, right? I will hold you to the same standards or higher that I hold myself to. You understand? I'm not going to expect you to perform miracles or do things that I am incapable of doing myself. But also, I know where I do not want you to be. I have a baseline or a bar that you must reach above for you to be able to enter my space and know KIZO, yes, this is KIZO 101. This is not KIZO on YouTube. This is not KIZO on the field. This is not the entertainment KIZO. This is not the PhD KIZO. This is KIZO when it's just KIZO. You know, for you to be able to reach that level, you must pass certain criteria that I have set for myself, right? And the reason I do that is because if I have standards, I even saw this post on IG. I even had to repost it on my story. If I have those standards, I know you, when you come and you don't meet them, that means you're not coming for me. You are coming for your own agenda. You have your own agenda as to why you want to be in my life. Standard will frustrate the enemy that is trying to frustrate you. Standards will frustrate anyone who has ill intentions as to why they enter your life. Right? You are only disappointed by the people you allow into your circle. The ones close to you are the ones who will disappoint you the most. Right? Hence, it is important to filter out all the bullshit niggas or people before you get disappointed, right? If any Tom, Dick, and Harry if every Tom, Dick, and Harry has access to you, that means they can easily disappoint you. But if you have standards and you know, for this person to be my friend, for this person to be my partner, they have to meet a certain criteria, then you are limiting the amount of disappointment he or she can or will be able to bring to you. Or am I talking bullshit? I think I'm talking something with sense, right? It's easier to cut out the weed before they corrupt your crops, right? You know this is cabbage and then this one is grass. Remove the grass so that the cabbage can grow. But you won't grow for as long as that grass is still growing next to your cabbage. It's going to be harder for you to cut out the grass when it is above the cabbage, because now you can't see the cabbage. You can only see the grass. So you must root it out from the beginning. Hence, standards are very important. When it starts, you know this person is this person and this is not what I want. I want a certain something that this person is not offering to me. This person does not give me this thing. This person does not have this quality that I want in a friend. This person does not have this quality that I want in a relationship. Right? How you love yourself should be how you are going to love the next person. How you love yourself should be how you are going to love the next person. Right? You should wish to see you in the next person. That's how you guys will be able to progress. That's just my opinion. Guys, I'm just giving my opinions here, right? I'm just giving my opinions. I'm not judging anyone or saying someone should live by my gospel. This is not my gospel. I'm just saying that I believe this is how we are supposed to live this thing called life, right? What standards do you hold? Question number 2. What standards do you hold for your partner or friend? Like I said, the same standards I hold myself in, or the same regard I take myself in, is the same regard I'm going to hold for my partner, right? Sometimes I even think about it. I'm like, oh, guys, you know, the way I do things, like I love going out, I love enjoying, and my better half is not that person, right? And I always worry, I'm like, yo, guys, what if this is not sitting well with her, and then she does not know how she's going to communicate it with me? You know, like maybe she's getting frustrated, but she doesn't know how to say, hey baba, you are doing too much, reduce. You know, I always worry, but it's the same standards that she can hold me to. You know, she can hold me accountable to those standards, because as per her standards, she wouldn't want someone who enjoys life to that extent, or it's okay. You get, and say, no, you are falling below the bar. This is not what I want from you. This is not what should be reflected of you. You are a bad reflection on me. Because if we are being honest, right, this relationship thing is not an individual thing. I was even telling Quincy this. The same frustrations you have that your hand doesn't look nice, it's the very same frustrations she could have that you don't look nice, because you are a reflection of her and she's a reflection of you. When people see you, they see her, and when they see her, they see you. Same goes for friendships. When they see you they say birds of the same feather flock together, right? Birds of the same feather flock together. So when someone sees you, they see your friends. When they see your friends, they see you. You judge someone by the company he keeps. A friend of a thief is a thief. I don't know how many more idioms I can give. I do not know how many more idioms I can give. So the same standards I have for myself is the same ones I will have for my friends. And it's very important to enforce those standards. It's very important to enforce those standards, because, as I said, you will weed out all the people who are there for ill purposes or ill intentions. If you know, hey, this one is just here because I'm always enjoying, or this one is just here because he wants to spy and go tell his friends, or this one is just here to waste my time and his, you will know. You will know. And good enough, you will know ahead of time. It's not something that will happen after some time. It is something that will happen instantly. You will instantly know that this one, when he's smiling like this, it's not the one. And then you will enforce your standards. You will enforce your standards that I want this. I don't want it done like this. I want it done this way. That's what standards is. Yeah, that's what standard is. How do you deal with people who do not meet your standards? I do not cut off people, right? I'm not even going to lie and say I will block and delete and remove you from my life. That's not in me. I do not know how to do that. I do not know how to be a rude person. I do not know. Like, it's just not in me to be rude. It's not in me to be confrontational. It's just not me. You understand? But one thing I know I can do is keep you at arm's length. I will keep you at arm's length so that you do not come into my space. You do not know who I am. You do not know what I am made up of. But you and I can be acquaintances. You see me, I'll laugh. I see you, you will laugh. That's it. That is it. Right? We do not have to be friends. We do not have to be best buddies. Yes, we can be acquaintances. Yes, we can be classmates. Yes, we can be teammates. We can be all of those things. We can crack jokes. We can chill. We can sit together, but we can't be friends. You can't be my friend. You can't be my partner. You can't be my anything. You get? If you don't meet those standards, but you will be at arm's length. You will not suddenly be in my circle. You will not suddenly have an opinion as to why I do certain things and why I'm doing those things. No. Worry about your life. Do not worry about what I am doing. What I'm doing is for me. It's not for us, it's for me. Right? So you stress about you and what you want to do, not what we want to do. What we want to do is for us. It's for KIZO and Co. You understand? So if you don't meet the standards or criteria that I set for a friendship, or you don't meet the standards or criteria of what I have set for a partner, please, I'll just keep you at arm's length. I will not be rude. I will not start insulting you. But one thing I will not do is allow you to be close enough for you to come and disappoint me or come and do all those things. No. I prioritize my mental health and happiness, guys. I have no problem with being alone and just navigating this life thing alone, because you will get very frustrated by people. People will frustrate you. They will stress you. You will just be in your room crying while someone is living the best life. You are there stressed. You are wondering, how can this person do this to me? That person has not even thought of you twice in one day. Even twice is a long time, even once. Mara, you are frustrated, you are stressed, you are wondering, what did I do wrong? How can I fix this? You see where the problem lies. Guys. No, man. This thing is not right. Hold your standards, enforce your standards, and do not be apologetic for the standards you have. Do not be apologetic for the standards you have. What would you tell someone who does not see the need to have standards? If you don't see the need to have standards, that's you, right? But don't come and cry and say, oh, this guy betrayed me. He betrayed you. Oh, what did he owe you? Just because he smiled at you and cracked a few jokes and told you he's your friend, he owed you something? He owed you nothing. Because everyone can enter. You know, the one thing I love and respect about having standards is that it brings exclusivity. You need to be exclusive about yourself. You see why Louis Vuitton, your Polo Ralph Lauren, your Gucci's have so much demand. It's not because they're doing anything out of this world. Exclusivity of the brand. If you have an exclusive brand, then people want to be part of the brand. People want to see the brand. People see the need to respect the brand. You know, people admire the brand if it's exclusive. But if it's for everyone, well, how am I going to respect something that I can get at any time? That's why people did not rate clothes from Pep and Ackermans, because it was affordable to everyone. We admire your Gucci's. Why? Because Gucci is exclusive to a certain a criteria of people. It represents something that people cannot just get anyhow. Exclusivity. I saw this other quote also on Instagram, right? I followed this other page. It's called Valkyrie or something like that, right? And then the person was saying, do you know why celebrities do not stay in a place for more than an hour? They come and then suddenly they have other things to attend to. Oh, I have a show to attend to. Oh, I have a meeting to attend to. Oh, I have this to attend to. After like an hour, like before an hour, they already are making excuses for them to leave, to create that exclusivity, that demand, you know, for someone to say, oh, that person is not for everyone. Hold yourself to a certain standard and hold other people who you allow into your life to a certain standard, because that will restore your peace of mind. That will give you a level of understanding of how the world works and how people enter and live your life. And you should be okay with being alone. You know, the one thing about having standards is it can be a very lonely place, because you might have fewer friends than you're supposed to have. And you should be very okay with it. And do not be apologetic about it. Because the results of that do not match anything you have ever experienced in your life. So do have standards. There's nothing wrong with standards. They give you peace of mind, guys. You will have so much peace if you hold yourself and your friends to a certain standard. I know people will say, live life, YOLO, you only live once. You only live once, but the results of that are eternal. Yeah? Yes, my people, it's been me giving you those life lessons. You already know. I feel like the wise one. I should start calling myself Miyagi. And I started the gym, guys. My hands. My hands are painful. My chest is painful. Everything is painful. I do not know. Why do we do this thing? Like, there's nothing that we get from lifting heavy metals. Absolutely nothing. But yes, my people, you already know. This brings us to the end of It's Like Paradise. So do like, do share, do comment, and do subscribe. And then what? I'll see you next week, baby. Tell a friend, guys. Hey, tell a friend to subscribe. Tell a friend to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Oh, yeah. Last shout out. If you are in Zhejiang or if you're in China and you are around Zhejiang and you would like to enjoy your weekend on the 10th, on the 10th of August, I have a plan for you. Pull through to the Demo Cup, guys. Pull through to the Demo Cup and come and watch football and enjoy good music and enjoy just interactions, guys. Yeah? Pull through to the Demo. Yeah? You already know. Yeshu next week.